Okay guys, in this video I'll be showing you how to make a print on demand store step by step using this platform called Spring. It says Teespring, but the reason why I'm picking this Teespring site directly is because if you do it on this site, everything is completely free. And I believe as far as your brand name and all that stuff, it'll give you the ability to pick that versus if you just go on their newest website or something, Spring might can't choose your store. If you guys are new to my channel, I make videos regarding finance and investing, but in this one I'm going to be showing you how to make a print on demand store for completely free. There are some software I use that are paid, but you don't have to use those paid softwares, and I'll actually go over the free softwares that you could do the same as well. So if you're not really familiar with print on demand, it's like an online store. It's the cheapest probably business or store that you can come up with because you don't need the inventory. So the third party handles all your inventory. You just need to just either come up with designs or just kind of put the site together. You really don't even have to come up with designs. You just have to be able to obtain the designs, you upload it, and that is pretty much it. And by the way, you guys may ask, hey, do you actually use this for yourself? This shirt right here was actually created from Spring, and this is the store, my actual store, Wall Street Stock Apparel. Because I deal with stocks, so I just make stock shirts. So this is the site that I made from Spring. So this is a very, like I said, all the particular shirts. I mean, I have stock designs and all of that, and I'll show you how to set up even with the models, hats. I mean, not hats, what is it, glasses, to the models, the mock-ups and logos and all that stuff. Now they have, for example, the products you can do. It's a lot of times it's when you think of print on demand, it's more generic stuff like t-shirts, cups, hats. You can even do digital products as well. And also make sure I use all the tools that I particularly use. I'll make sure I drop that in the description as well. Roll down. So this is the shirt that I'm wearing now. I just did shirts, but you can do all types of apparel. This is my first time doing a video like this, so I might be jumping all over the place, and I probably have to do several edits. By the way, this video took me a lot of time and effort, so make sure you like the video, you share it, and if you have any questions, let me know. And this is the newer link, but I particularly going to use this one specifically because I believe they allow you to name your store without actually having to pay for it. This is the newer sites. This one, I'm not sure if you go this particular route, will they allow you to pick your own store name? You might have to pay. So I'm trying to go the cheapest route. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is hit start creating. Let me make sure it's recording because I don't want to do this twice. So for this brand name, once you come out with the brand name, I don't think you can change it. So make sure you think about it pretty carefully. Well, I'm just going to come up with something, Cats Club. I don't know why I came up with it. This is Cats Club. This is just for demo purposes. You do need a email address, which I probably should have came up with that before. So Cats Club, that's what I'm gonna name it. Email. Okay, and type in the password. Going to get this buddy on the roll. Let me make sure it's still recording, cause definitely don't want to ever have to record this again. Alright, so sign up. Okay. Now, once we did that, it says enter your desired store URL. Think wisely because it's permanent. So what I'm going to do is hit Cats Club, and I'm like I said, this is just for a tutorial purpose. So let's do Cats Club, and we're going to hit continue. Let's just see Cats Club. All right, so this is exactly what you'll end up seeing. As you can see, they got slide-ons, coats, jackets, totes, hats. You can even do digital products as well. And if you want to see me do a video on that to make a digital products as well, I'll definitely do that. But you have all you can, as you can see, you can go through all their new products, hats, um, uh, anything you can kind of think of. So all you're just gonna do is upload your design, which I'll show you all of that. First things first, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the site. I mean, well, the store. So when we click first thing, let's go to home. All right. So when I went, oh, I actually have to confirm um, that they end up sending you verification to your email. So I'm going to have to confirm. I'll just ask them to resend that. Let me see. Okay, and I'm just going to just let them know I verify that, so that should be good to go. All right, so that one was good to go. So when you first start, remember they're going to actually to confirm that that is your email address. They're going to send you something like this to verify your email. Please click on the button below to confirm the verification process. I did, of course, and it took me to here. All right, and let me see. Am I in the way? I don't think I should be in the way, but just in case I am, let me actually move me over a little bit so you guys. Oops. Let me move me over a little bit so you guys can see. I'll remember that I'm on this side. Blah blah blah. We're going to skip that. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to scroll down, hit store. Okay. Now once we hit store, this is what you'll end up seeing. Now, the way I believe they have it, where you can only do one store per email. So if you wanted to do another store, you had to create another email before they let you create multiple stores. But recently, I think in recent years, you can only do one store per email. As you can see up here, this is the one if you want to go completely free route, which I said in this video, you would just have to keep that. But I definitely, if you want to take it serious, I recommend you to be able to change it to the one I have, like a personal one, wallstreetstockapparel.com. Definitely would recommend you get that at the top, as you can see, Wall Street Stock Apparel, to get that custom domain name. It gives it more of a richer feel and allow probably people to trust it a little bit more. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And by the way, if you have any questions, just kind of let me know. But this is the one I said, Cat Club. Just made that up off the top of my head. And they have a domain one where domain name is lasts for a year, 11.99. So it's literally $12, and you just have to update it every year. But that's typically one. Or if you have your own, maybe you can get one from Google or something like that with like $5 or $6, $7, or actually you can kind of get it that way. But because I'm going to like, and by the way, if you never got a domain name before, you can just get it with them, so that way everything is, you don't have to worry about connecting the domain names. If you would just probably, it'd probably be just simpler just to get the domain name through them or whatever. If you wanted to do that, you hit activate and for 11.99. But of course, enter your card number and stuff like that, and then you just find the name. But we're sticking with the free one because this is, like I said, free step by step how to make a print on demand store. Is by the way, you can also add your profile social media stuff as well, like Facebook. uh, if you like, for example, if you have Facebook or something like that, the URL, you would just cut and, well, you just cut and paste your URL there, so that you can actually attach your social media stuff. But let's get back into the key components, and I can always go over that second part if you want to add your social medias and stuff like that. All right, so the first one we're going to do, as you look on this side, this is, whoops. You see on this side, this is what the store looks like now. It's nothing in there. We didn't create any fancy things, and this is the mobile app one, which you'll also see as well. So by the way, I have very little design experience, by the way, so Trust me, you got it. All right. So the first step we're going to do is we're going to, and by the way, you can to see this, we can just click View Store, and as you can see at the top, it says Cat Club 2. Maybe someone already have that one, so that's why they said Cat Club 2. Um, at creator.spring. Remember, if you can get your custom domain to change that. I would definitely recommend that. But this is what we have so far. All right. Now what we're going to do is hit click Edit. Now, oh, this is gonna be a piece of cake, guys. They already got the layout set out here, but I'm just the navigate normal the navigate bar that's at the top. So I believe that's this part right here. We're gonna end up clicking this. All right, so this is where it says logo. This is what we currently have. Cat Club. It's super plain, nothing like really nice or anything like that. But it gives us the ability where we can select the image and we can add something on there. I'm just going to just show you how easy it is. And by the way, you want to probably, sometimes they give you dimensions. Oh, this one they don't. Now, on the simplest terms, they do give you the ability to change the color of the, because right now it says Cat Club. So they do give, and by the way, remember earlier on, you couldn't change the name. That's what they was saying. Think carefully when they said that. But it does allow you to, let's just say we want to make that red. You can just scroll. Oh, and what side am I on? Logos over here, as you can see, logo at the top, social links, background color, menu items color. So we can change that. Like I said, you can either go by the numbers, the hashtag numbers, or you can just kind of toggle. As you can see, we want to make it yellow like right here. So this is the background color, so we can definitely change that as well. What we're going to do is we're probably going to probably leave it probably white or black. What color did I have? So I have black. Okay. Alright, so I have black. So this toggle over here allows you to transparent. The more you go this way, it's the less transparent, the more transparent. So you have that one. You can just change this color as well to whatever color you desire, as well these numbers as well. Either way, but what we're going to do for now, we're probably just going to leave it white for the background. Color, we're probably going to leave this as black. Okay, so you have that particular option. But what we're going to probably end up doing is we're going to end up making it look nice. So to make the logo, what I'm going to use, you can either use Canva. Canva would be free, so I'll use that. But or you can also use a site that I use, Place It, as well. But I probably should have had all this stuff set up earlier. So, all right. So this is Canva. Oops. Type in logo. We'll just hit logo. Let's see, come up with. Alright, so these are some type of logos that you can create one from scratch if you want to create blank one. Well, yeah, you can. It allows you to, whatever. So if you want, say you wanted to create a blank one, um, cat club, something basic or something like that. If you wanted to do it from scratch, you can do that as well. But what we're probably just going to pick one that was already, got a little style to it beforehand. So let's go back and let's hit logo. And by the way, you don't have to use Canva. I just particularly use it. So I mean, well, I'm just going to end up using this one. Oh, some of these are the ones that has this, the Pro. That means that it's like a paid one. You have to pay for it. But we're going to stick with the free one. Let's go with this one. Customize that. Click customize. Now this one, I'm gonna do something like we can probably take something like this and put maybe CL. What was it? KC maybe, and for the and cats. Club, something like that. I'm just, you can play around with the design all you want. If you want a more to go, you got a little bit more money. Um, for me, and you gotta remember, I'm just picking stuff that I kind of already know how to use. Well, what I already have. Uh, or I mean, like if you want to, you can always use. Say you're super lazy or something like that. You can always go on Fiverr and get someone to make you a logo as well. There you go. You can get some fun to make you for $15 or $10. So we got $10 here. We even got $5. Is Place It. This is another site that I use kind of more frequently. Place It. Um, I particularly like it. A lot of the mock-ups, as you can see with the images and stuff from my store, how I got this, the text over with the on the model right there. This was the exact site that I particularly used, as you can see right there. They even got the AI template. That's something that's different. And we have logos right here. Fly pet stores. Shop. Alright, and we're gonna, oops, pet shops. So, here we go. I'm gonna see Cat Club. Alright, pets. Let's see. Cat Club. Let's see. Let's pick this one. We can go with something like this one. Texting is over this side, you guys. Alright, so we can just take that out. Take that out. Oh, I like that paw though. Oh, there we go. And then for this one, the background, we're going to want to make it transparent so that you don't have to see the background. When it upload, you can just see the logo itself. So background, click background, and then you will want to click this transparent button. So now when it actually shows up, you don't have to see anything in the background. So now we probably, for this color, depending on what we're going to have it, I'm going to have it as white. So if your banner thing was going to be white, you would want to make that text black. If it was black, you would want to make this text. But I'm going to have the a black one, so that's why I'll keep it this way. And click is download. So I hit download, it should give me, they're gonna send it to let me know this is processing your work. We'll send it to your email when it's ready. Now for the Canva one, let's go back here. As you can, oops, we didn't actually use this one. So this one. Now for Canva, the same thing as well. I believe in order to get it to transparent, you have to be on the paid version. But don't worry, I'm going to show you how to remove that background, which is super easy. But what we're going to do from here is, now since we have our two designs, we're going to go to file and go to is download. See, this is one that's on the paid version. If you wanted a transparent background, I think Canva's like, for the paid one's like $10 a month or something like that. So I mean, that's up to you, but if you wanted to transparent, you would just click that one. But we're going to stick to the free one. Download. Okay, your design contains premium. Oh, probably make sure the ones at the bottom, if it has this, that's in pro, so that would be on the pay version. So make sure it doesn't have that one if you wanted to pick one. But they have all different types of one. Maybe this one, something similar, something super simple. Box, and it allows you to change. Let's go with Cat Club. Make that box a little smaller. By the way, guys, I'm just kind of not really an artist here, but you get the point. Cat Club. This here and go with Cat Club. Adjust that up a bit like this, Cat Club. And if you wanted to like upload a image, elements, graphics. That's hopefully that one maybe there. Maybe oh right. Maybe move this over a little bit. You can play around with it however you want. Just a little bit. You see, this is the logo too, so we can probably make this a little bit smaller since it's going to be okay. Then like this, click this box, put this box. Okay, we could do something like just kind of control about the box. Oh, okay, that can work. By the way, I'm doing this on the fly. I spent too much time on that one, so we can hit download. And by the way, if you want it to be, we go to files, download. Make sure that like button, by the way, and let's download. And hopefully, yep, okay. So I picked the one. We got the logo. Do is click on that, and boom, there we have it. Or like if you wanted to use the one on place it, which options too, go ahead download. But there it is. So that way it doesn't have the background on it as well. So if you want to remove the background, what we could just do is go to Google background remover. That's what this is exactly what I normally do every time. They have different ones. I normally would go with remove BG. Yeah, to upload image, and then that, boom, and you just hit download there. They also have it like if you wanted to like restore a certain part or like erase a certain part, it gives you that ability. This is the restore, so the restore would be in green, so if you want to restore that back. Alright, so now once we select image, this is the one from place it. If I want to go with that one, see, oh wow, so I probably should have made it a lot bigger. Upload, oops, we go to Adobe Express, that's free. So to resize our logo, enlarge it, we can enlarge our logo right here, just make it much bigger. Go, oops, keep editing, let's see, download that. Oh, it even lets you download it with a transparent background as well. To this, hit change. Now our image should be bigger. Boom, there it is, much bigger now. Let's see, view store. So that's kind of how it actually will look out, and then what you can to upscale this one, something like as big as possible. So now this, okay, so take that out. This should be actually pretty good. Alright, oops, forgot to make that transparent. Upload. Alright, make the image bigger. Alright, so to make this, just bring this down a little bit, and then when we hit download, we're going to go to transparent background. Click transparent background. So now we can go back to here, edit, and then once you hit this, we can remove the one we currently had, and so we're gonna put this one, and there we go. Probably should have made it a little bit more bigger than that. Y'all get the drift. Okay, background, and so now it should just Well, only the logo is this. You know that the logo is. There we go. Actually, so remember when you look at the background thing, scroll this down, then the toggle. So this you have to put this all the way over to see be able to see the color. So toggle, probably put it all the way black. Probably have it put it on black. To me the black just make it look cleaner. Then we're going to go to exit now. So we're going to see view store, and now we end up seeing that. So I just had to refresh it. So the next part we're going to go to is the banner. So the banner would be that part, hero banner. This is the advanced part. See, the advanced bigger is bigger. I believe on mine here I picked the bigger banner, so you can see that. We go to advanced. Let's do the basic. You know, boom. I could do, keep it to advanced, and maybe change the background to something like black. You can kind of change it to whatever you want. I'll just go something like that maybe. You can add a button, like say for example, you just kind of, you probably wouldn't put that in your store, but I mean, you can.
Creating your first video, you
Oops,
should start with the
I
music.
don't know mine, but whatever. If you wanted to put something out, I'm just to show you. I mean, there we go. You just had to open it. It just opened it in a different window. Toggle says open in a new window. I mean, it doesn't have to have that button, but I'm just kind of showing you guys design cat clubs. Okay, and then what we're going to do next is to edit store. So products. So you have the footer. We can do the footer. The footer, I'm just going to keep all of this the same. I'm just going to turn this to black, so black on black, so we can white, or you can make that white. Well, white, give it more of a cleaner look. I'm just going to make this black. Not going to be too fancy here. Scroll that down. You can also put text if you want, but I'm not going to do that. Boom. So we got there. Now what we just need to do is add the products. The humans like this, I'll end up showing you. This one had to be done in place. You probably could do it somewhere else, but so t-shirts, apparel, t-shirts, and see how these people that you can just click one ups and pick one. Now this one you can just insert the up import from device. We can put that clip. Okay, and we're actually gonna make this shirt black, and so you can be able to see it. Open. So once you hit crop, boom. So of course it's not perfect, but you can always resize it. Typically with clothes and stuff, you want to push it all the way to there we go. There we go. My design skills is coming back. Want to push it, with typically with clothes, then you want to push it all the way at the top. Just to give you guys a hint. You know what I mean? You can enlarge it. See, oops. So now you have that. So now what we can do is, now we got that, we can hit download at the top. What we're going to do is, remember for the site, we're going to background, we're going to remove that background. So we're going to background remover, BG remover, uploads, click that, because we don't want that background to, we don't want it to have no background. Boom, there it is. Download like that. We wanted to, and then if we wanted just to pick her, boom. Well, you probably have to resize her. The recommended size, you would want it to be 1400 by 1800. I definitely probably should have paid attention to those dimensions, or so that way if you don't pay attention to those dimensions, that's why it doesn't actually end up looking as crisp. But you definitely want to pay attention to those, and you can resize that in Canva. And I believe when we go to custom size, um, this is what you can use for custom size. So if you wanted your logos and stuff to be bigger, you put on the custom size. So, but we're gonna follow exactly 1400. Let's see, 1400 by, I believe it said 800, right? 1400 by 800. So custom size 800. Create. So that upload this background. And oh, what I normally do, I just normally end up just making it, just blowing her up bigger. So this is a perfect size of what you'll actually see on the banner. Download, download that. So now it's downloading. I'm gonna remove that, add this again, and this should be it, guys. Holla at your boy. Color, whatever you like. And then we're gonna put this. So like I said before, you could have that one. So if you just wanted to, oops, see something like that, that's a nice. That's pretty nice. You know what I mean? Remove that, and if you wanted to, just something like we had before, it's something slight too. That's nice as well. I forgot which one I had this one before. I think I'm just gonna go with this and just kind of leave it there. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just gonna go with it and just kind of leave it like that. T-shirts. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a t-shirt, and then I'll probably make another one as well. Comfort, they have different ones. Now the pricing you can set yourself as well. I'm just gonna go with the comfort base model. So from here, you can either hit the text here and add what you want. I would never recommend, you know, doing it here. It's gonna look super basic. You can't save it because I like to just save images. So, because once you have the design, you can upload it on any type of platform. It doesn't have to be the. So you will want the picture design. So you could. I would not do this, but something like Cat Club. Um, and by the way, pay attention to this. Always push it. I normally always try to have it closer up because when you're wearing a shirt, you want it on the top. So zoom that in. I would not do this. I'm just showing you guys font size front. You can also on the back. I normally don't for the back. I normally don't put anything on the back. Let me see font front back. So uh, edit text. I mean, I wouldn't. Let me see. As far as the oops. Let's see font. So, and this is the back. I normally just leave the back blank. The back of the shirt. Let's see. And you can, if you wanted to change it, that's actually not that bad. Um, you can toggle it or something like that. Cats Club, something like that. I would not do this though, but it's just showing that you have the ability to do that. Actually, not that bad. And then you would select the colors, 5 colors we would want it in. So I'm just going to just select 5 of. I typically like to keep it on the solid colors, not nothing too crazy. You can select up to 5. I normally just probably keep the colors like basic, maybe like white and black or something. You can choose up to 5. Now this is your hold on profit margin. You can set it, and it shows you the profit margin what it would be. Um, I mean, it depends on how much you can think you can sell the shirt for. Have a color feature like that as well. So we can hit continue. So now that, and like I said, and once you create the design, they put it already on every particular and all different type of stuff. So like I said, once you upload the design, look at that. You can add any type of product. You can add that to the store, the the cup. See how I just put it on all of it for you? So like you can add, and like for example, we can add a hoodie. So we got a hoodie. We had a glass cup. Look at this. Look how much stuff I put in this. And this is just one. And trust me, guys. Oh, and so for this one, see how it's kind of cut off? We can click that, right? we can actually edit the ones if we wanted to edit then come up right. Don't worry, I got you guys, bro. You're good money. Now for some of them, like say for this one it didn't come out right, we can hit that. So then we can hit edit, right? Once you hit edit, and it shows you where it would have to be. You can adjust that so that it could show up right. I mean, and then see, you can just show wait if you want it to show up, then hit preview. Oops, there we go. I was about to say at least it ain't making me look like a fool, and same thing as well. So all of this stuff is in our particular store. So we can hit look at this. See how it's all on all of it? Look at that. Look at that. Here a tote purse. And just continue, and then you will want to write a name. Cat Club. I would not. By the way, I'm recommending you not to do it. I'm just write a description. Cat Club. I mean, you can write whatever you want, but Cat Club, and then let launch listing. Alright, so then once you hit launch listing, blah blah blah, and we're pretty much square to go. Look at that, you got the URL right there, got the glasses there. Okay, so let's go to view listing. So let's see what we got here. This is, oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at your boy at work, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Perfect. We probably want to change this, the drinks, the mugs. As you can see, probably wanted to change that to change those colors. Probably go to edit store, then navigate bar. Let me see that. Oh yeah, so that was the menu. We probably want them to be. Ooh, look at your boy. Look at your boy. Crazy. That's what it was. And yeah, so we got the white. So now, as you can see, boom. Now, and by the way, guys, I'm gonna show you how to do. You want to do it uploaded by the image, the text by the image. The same steps, the same exact steps how I did with the people and the logo and stuff. But you would just do it, with. I'll show you. Don't worry, I'll show you. And create it, and we're gonna. This the way I would recommend anyone particularly do it. Whenever you want to create your designs and stuff, you want to. But they have different shirts, so I just kind of go with the comfort shirt. Now, this is what I was saying. So you want to do it where you can upload by the image. Here, we're going to go to t-shirts. I kind of like to to pick here. They got all types of designs that you could go with. We're gonna go with just change that to probably like a cat. You could also probably upload images or something like that. I'm just kind of doing something pretty quickly. So something like that. That's actually chilling. Something like that, and actually you can actually leave this just like that. And for the background color, of course, we're gonna want that to be transparent. So you can have something like that, chilling. Actually, that's not that bad. Hit download there. I mean, you can change it up here, like I said. I'm just kind of showing you how to do it, something pretty quickly. Also, we can do it in Canva as well, right? So let me see the one on the design and place it. See how like you want the design to be big as ever. Boom! Look at that. See, this is exactly why you need to place it. And look at that, great. Now you see the difference. So this one is by pay. Just move that up here. That's why I particularly like place it. And we just maybe put that 25 or something like that. And then you can put it. You can put the Canva board. It's already on a Canva board. You can put it on a mug if you want. Look at that, got the mug, stickers, make it visible to, add a product launch. So we get analytics, shows your analytics and sales, your listings, go to listings right here. Oh, by the way, guys, yeah, you can also, if you want to, you can, for a sample, if you want to order a sample just to kind of see how it looks, I think they give you, for a sample, you just would get it at the base price or something like that. If you want a sample, if you're serious about it, probably would get a sample first. Sure, you can get the design size right for the site for spring. When we go to Canva, Actually, let's go to home. So this is what you'll see. I would definitely pick custom size, because if you don't, the design can come in a little smaller, and then if you try to enlarge it, it'll mess up the quality. But I would just stick with 4500 by 5400. This is a standard size that Amazon uses for its print demands, so you can just use that one. So we can click create design. Then we can go something right here, since I had like the cat store, something like that, cat. Now a lot of these designs has pro's like $10 a month. If you were kind of serious about it, I would just pay the $10 a month, so that way you can use a whole lot of other designs, and as well you can get the transparent background, so you don't have to do the background removal or something like that. But let's see. But since I said we're gonna go with the free one, I just normally kind of click one, because if you click one, it show you a whole lot of other ones. So for this one, we could just click like, let's say something like that one. That's, I had to pick one that's more on the freer one, since I said it, we're gonna show you how to do everything for free. Right? If not, it's just for the video. Do file, download. Now if you had the paid one, you had the transparent one. So when you put on the shirt, there'd be no color behind it. But if you don't, it'll be the color that you have it. So if right now it's on white, if you end up turning it to black, it would show a black. So whatever color in the background, that's what's going to show up. So I would definitely recommend you getting the transparent one. Let's see, hopefully that's the one. Yep, and it's in great. So great. So you can always move it, like, see, you can always move it smaller, it'll be great, but the bigger you make it, the worse the quality will end up being. Once again, this is, a nice quality, but you can see, because we didn't remove it, you'll see that white spot there. Use this video, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. I think I went over everything you need to know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you also like to see other videos like this, or me doing a one for digital products as well, let me know. But that is it. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to your channel.